sharing Christ with gentleness and respect. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 15. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. But do this with gentleness and respect. Today, we will dive into a powerful verse from 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 15 that encourages us to live with hope and share the reason for that hope with others. First, being prepared. Peter reminds us to always be prepared to share the reason for our hope. This involves knowing our own faith story and understanding why we believe what we believe. Take time to reflect on your journey with Christ and the impact He has had on your life. Second, sharing with gentleness. When we share our faith, it's important to do so with gentleness. This means approaching conversations with humility and empathy, understanding that not everyone may share our beliefs. Let our words and actions reflect the love of Christ. Third, respecting others. Peter also emphasizes the importance of respect when sharing our faith. We must respect the beliefs of others while still boldly proclaiming the truth of the gospel. This can be achieved through listening, understanding, and engaging in meaningful dialogue. And fourth, living as witnesses. Ultimately, our lives should be a testimony to the hope we have in Christ. Let our actions speak louder than our words, showing the transformative power of God's love in our lives. So as we go about our day, let's remember to live with hope and be ready to share that hope with others. May we do so with gentleness and respect, reflecting the love of Christ in all that we say and do. Now here's a short, simple story related for today's devotional.
Once, there was a woman named Sarah who worked in an office. Every day, she radiated a sense of peace and joy, even amidst the stress of deadlines and meetings. Her colleagues couldn't help but notice her positive attitude, especially when they faced tough times. One day, Sarah's coworker, Mark, approached her during lunch break. He was going through a difficult period in his life and was amazed by Sarah's unwavering hope. He asked her, "Sarah, how do you stay so positive? I'm struggling to find hope." Sarah smiled gently and invited Mark to sit with her. She shared her story of how she had encountered Jesus during a dark time in her life. She spoke of His love and grace, how He had transformed her heart and filled her with hope. As Sarah shared, she listened attentively to Mark's struggles and respected his feelings. She didn't push her beliefs onto him but simply offered her own experience with Christ. Months went by, and Mark noticed a change in Sarah's life. Her kindness, patience, and compassion touched his heart in a profound way. One day, he approached her again, this time with tears in his eyes. "Sarah," he said, "I want what you have. I want that hope and peace you always talk about." With tears of joy, Sarah prayed with Mark, inviting him to experience the same hope and joy she had found in Christ. Through Sarah's gentle and respectful approach, Mark discovered the reason for her hope and found it for himself. Their interaction showed the power of sharing Christ with gentleness and respect, just as Peter encourages us to do in 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 15.